So we gonna keep eye fucking each other, or we gonna come out these clubs?
You know, at some point in the near future, I hope to find your sense of humor amusing, but for now, it does nothing for me.
So we getting naked or what?
You know, when my secretary told me that you made an appointment for this week, and the fact that you actually showed up today,
It surprised the fuck out of me, didn't it?
listen, to say the very
I
least.
know.
But I'm glad that you came and you know, so we can continue these sessions. So, what would you like to talk about today? Preston?
I heard you. I don't know what to talk about. You the therapist. But while we're trying to figure that out, can you answer a question for me?
I'll try.
Alright, so how do these sessions actually work? Like, do I just sit here and spill my guts for an hour and then all of a sudden I'm cured? Or are you supposed to like give me advice to whatever situation I'm dealing with at the time?
I mean, well, it depends. Each patient is different. How would you like to proceed from here?
This bitch gonna make me jab slap her. I'm talking about just smooth, just... I like to proceed by getting butt ass naked and
Okay, so you still on that shit, huh?
Dr. Reeves, you kiss your mother with that mouth?
You need not be worried about my mother. What you need to be worried about is leaving these sessions a healthier person mentally. You know, I see patients like you all the time trying to distract by using humor or being vulgar, in your case. Or some patients just choose to deal with the issues on their own.
And how does that usually turn out?
Sometimes people can deal with things on their own, but 9 times out of 10, that's not the case. You see, Mr. Jacobs...
Preston?
I'm sorry, Preston, but you nearly died a few months ago. And you really need to deal with that before it festers into something.
Something like what?
I mean, unresolved issues can manifest themselves in the physical.
Such as...
Premature hair loss, weight gain, erectile dysfunction.
Erectile dysfunction?
Yes, and that is just the mild stuff. We haven't even touched on ulcers, migraines, depression. I mean, the list goes on and on.
So, what you saying is...
Cut the bullshit and deal with your issues, Preston.
Alright, doctor. I'm gonna fall back and let you do what you do.
All right, thank you.
Alright, so how do we proceed from here? I tell you my most deepest, darkest secrets, my most intimate fears.
Well, of course, I just want to, you need to be open and honest. Let's see, last week you told me about your family, about what you did for work, about you getting shot. So let's just talk about what's happened in your life since our last session.
Okay, well, young lady I've been dating pretty much bust up and left town because I refused to move to LA with her. Oh, I signed a contract with a local clothing company, but on the flip side, had to share the spotlight with this nigga I don't really care too much for.
Very interesting. Now, let's tackle each of these subjects separately, starting with the young lady that you broke up with.
Alright, so I met Genesis about 3 years ago. We started opposite each other in a film we were shooting in Chicago that summer. Hit it off right off the bat. Only problem was, she lived in LA, I live in Detroit. Neither one of us wanted a long distance relationship.
But you still ended up in a long distance relationship?
Kinda, sorta, but not really. It's more like, I see you when I see you. Like, when she in town, we get together. But when she out of town, shit, she out of town.
But family still grew.
Exactly.
So what ended up happening?
Well, she asked me to move to Los Angeles. I said no.
Okay, why didn't you go?
Cause I got too much going on in Detroit right now to just up and leave. Plus my son here, I can't just bust up and leave him behind.
I see. Let's change the subject for a moment.
Please and thank you.
Now, so tell me about this this contract of yours.
Oh, Signed a contract with VSVN Clothing Company. It's a local Detroit company. I'm getting about 5 figures out the deal, so definitely gonna help me catch up on some of these bills. And it's gonna be in print and national TV ads, so kind of a big deal.
But
I got to share the spotlight with this nigga Demarko.
And that's a problem because
I don't like that nigga.
But why?
Because I don't.
Okay, time out. Remember earlier when we talked about being open and being honest?
Vaguely.
Okay, we were doing good until we got to Demarko, so let's keep the momentum going. You're building walls and we should be tearing them down.
Alright, bottom line, I don't like this nigga because he represents competition. I'm a big fish in a small pond. Here come this other fish to my pond, and I ain't feeling that shit.
So you don't even know him?
No, not really, not like that. Like, I seen that nigga at a couple of auditions, and we did a few runway shows back in the day, but like, the fitting the other day, that was the first time we had a real conversation.
Okay, and so how'd that go?
Let's just say I wasn't enough for conversation.
Alright, so I'm driving, right? Mm-hmm. This chick takes out her phone, leans over the seat, and takes a picture of me. Then she posted it on Instagram and tagged me in it.
Are you serious?
Oh God, I'm dead ass. I couldn't believe it. Hey, but I got like 1,500 followers that day, so I'm not even tripping.
Shazam! Preston, what's up?
Demarko.
How long you been here?
About 20 minutes.
20 minutes? That's what's up. Well, congratulations anyway on getting this role. I heard there was a lot of people up in the running for it. You must got luck on your side.
No luck. I got this job because I'm cute. That's it. Hey, we almost finished here?
Just one more thing. Okay, you're all set.
All right. Turn, Playboy.
Alright. You out?
Sir, gotta get to work. Every day I'm hustling.
Boy, it's a whole clown.
You were a little harsh.
Maybe I was.
Do you think he deserved that?
Nah, but I can be an asshole sometimes.
Oh, I figured that out, and this is only my second time meeting you.
You are so not funny, Dr. Reeves.
Do you see me laughing?
I want to see her bent over that desk with her legs spread eagle. Listen, sometimes I can't help but be an asshole.
And why is that?
This is a defense mechanism. It helped me read out the real from the fake.
Okay, so let me get this straight. So if you're an asshole to someone and they stick around.
And they genuinely care about me, and I know they're not just hanging around on my coattails.
Okay, but your coworker isn't riding your coattails. I mean, it seems like you're on pretty good.
Demarko. That nigga Demarko.
Okay, so you're going to continue to be an asshole to that nigga Demarko just for the sake of being an asshole, Preston?
Nah, I'm gonna ease up on him for the sake of work.
Really?
Yeah, you could say we had a come to Jesus moment.
And when did this miracle occur?
Right before the photo shoot.
You ready for the shoot?
I'm always ready.
Cool. Bet, man. You know this campaign is a big deal, so you gotta be ready for it.
And this ain't my first time at the rodeo. I got this.
So that same energy you brought at that last fitting, we need that today. Come on, man. I peeped game a while ago. I know how the game is played. I know you're a little intimidated by my presence, but I'm not the villain here. I'm just trying to get my name in the game like you.
Intimidated? It's a strong word. Rather say annoyed by your presence.
Annoyed?
That's nigga annoyed. Don't tell me you arrogant and slow too. Annoyed. Not by anything you did to me personally. Just gotta get used to another big fish in my pond.
Yo, fine, huh? Well, you funny.
Cute too. It's usually the first thing they notice about me.
So the Tin Man does have a heart. Oh.
You still not funny, Dr. Reeves.
I try. Well, that actually wraps up our session for the day. Will I be seeing you again next week?
In the effort to avoid erectile dysfunction, yes, you will be seeing me next week.
Sounds good. Well, on your way out, make an appointment with my secretary, and you have a wonderful afternoon, Mr. Jacobs.
Same to you, Dr. Reeves.